Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Jediism 101. We have been discussing throughout this series on what a Jedi realist is, and to recap that, a Jedi realist is an individual who has taken the ideal of the Jedi from Star Wars via the movies, the books, the comics, and some TV series, filtered into what the belief systems are, and have made that into something that is real world attainable. At current, we've been going through the 16 basic teachings of the Jedi. We are now up to number 13. Number 13 reads as thus: Jedi use the Force only when it's necessary. We do not apply our abilities or powers to boast or be prideful. We use the Force for knowledge and exercise wisdom and humility in doing so. For humility is a trait all Jedi must embody. Okay, so let me remind you that Jedi realists do not have the powers of the fictional Jedi. We do not make things levitate. We do not influence people's minds through some hooptamajoo hand waving. We don't jump or run any higher or faster because of our beliefs. That being said, as you train in the ways of being a Jedi, you open up an awareness in yourself. So you deepen your empathy, and you can start to feel emotions. You can read a room, you can read a person. And honestly, salesmen have been doing that for years, is being able to read a person. But we do this, but we don't use it as a flex. We use it as a way of going forward with people. We use it when it's necessary to get our point across, to change a course of action, to educate, that type of stuff. But we need to be humble about it. So no humble bragging, no bragging, that type of thing. We use the Force, which is the energy created by life in this world, to increase our awareness of it. Every living thing has the Force within it. It creates it. It's all around us. And Jedi need to learn to feel that connection. Be connected to nature, be connected to people, be connected to animals. It is quintessential for a Jedi to be able to understand these connections in the Force. And then we learn from them. Not all lessons are going to be black and white. We're not going to learn particle physics from our local deer. But we are going to learn the nature of an animal by observing it, by listening to nature around us. This is why I like going for my walks on a daily basis, because it gets me to see nature. I have a couple of young fawns. One of them I do call my little buddy, because I do see him every day I walk. And he's starting to get big. He's going to lose his spot soon, I think. But I'm learning from him. I'm learning that he feels very safe. I came within 4 feet of him today. Didn't have a care in the world. Is that bragging? No. It's just my experience. He was a good little guy. So, using it only when it needs to be used. I remember a student a long time ago. I don't remember his name offhand. We had a lot of new students coming through, and he was telling us something about using the Force to. He was afraid that he was going to manipulate the Force. I said, "No, that's not quite right." He's like, "What do you mean?" I said to him, No, you're trying to use the Force to manipulate. And a light bulb moment for this boy. Young man. I'm assuming it was a man. Because he didn't realize that he was using his learned skills to force somebody to do something that they weren't wanting to do. Now, like I said, we use this in debate. I mean, honestly, Kenobi's nickname of the Negotiator, which you'd only make sense of that if you saw the Clone Wars cartoon to see what he was like. But he was within the Force, and he didn't use it to manipulate anybody's mind, but he used it to deepen his own knowledge and understanding of the people he was dealing with in order to de-escalate situations or gain alliances or whatever have you that he was using the Force for. And even if it was at an unconscious level, that's what he was doing. But he never overpowered it, from what we saw. There are stories of him doing so, but I think he was a Padawan at the time, just learning, that type of stuff. So I want you all to go out today, or whenever, and just feel the nature around you and see what knowledge you can gain from your environment. Go to your office. Get a feel for the room. Is it somber? Is it productive? Is the energy high? Is it mixed? Is it chaotic? And then see if you can apply a solution to that. That's how you use the Force appropriately, is you feel what's going on, and if it's something that's not good, like a chaotic work environment, see what you can do to bring it back to serenity. Because as we remember from our Jedi Code talking, that there is no chaos, there is serenity. And in a serene mind, anything is possible. All right, folks, I'm going to leave you all with that one today. As always, if you have questions or comments, please leave them below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff does help the algorithm and get the Jedi teachings out to more people. Until then, make sure that you do what I always mention. You have, be kind to the environment, be kind to animals, be kind to the people that you meet when you come across them during the day, because you don't know what kind of battles they're facing. Drink more water, eat clean, get some activity into, get some healthy sun while the temperature is nice here in Wisconsin. And as always, be kind to yourself. You only got the one self, and it deserves kindness. And so do the people around you. Till then, folks, you have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. May the Force be with you.